Okay, so I'm doing a video on contouring. I'm going to go over a couple steps. The first thing I do is I use the Awake Cleanser at night, and I use the Brilliant Moisturizer at night. That way my face is clean before I go to sleep. Then my next step is in the morning. I use the rose water. I'll show you how that works. Pull my hair back, close your eyes, spritz. 3 sprays, let it dry. Okay, I do that right out of the shower. Rose water is a natural anti-inflammatory, anti-infectant, so that way if you have any issues with having your face be dirty before you put your makeup on, use this. I have a terrible bug bite, which you might not be able to see, but it hurts terrible. So I'm using the rose water, so before I put my makeup on, I don't spread germs on this new bug bite. Okay, now the next step, and probably one of the most important steps for me, would be the primer. It comes like this. This primer lasts forever. All you need is one squirt, one good squirt. What I do is I rub it on my fingers, and then I put it everywhere. On my eyelids, everywhere. Okay, some people need to let that dry for about a minute before they put their makeup on. I've never had an issue with needing it to dry before I put my makeup on, so I'm just going to go right into the next steps. So for contouring, the proper way to contour is a 3-color step. You have a light, which for me is bisque, then you have a medium, is honey, and then you have your dark, which is caramel. These are all our BB creams. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the foundation brush, nice foundation brush, nice and soft, and I am going to literally paint my face. So I have them in my little palette here, and this is just a painter's palette that I got at Michael's or Joann's or some hobby store, and I'm literally going to paint this on. Paint. Okay, so that's where I put my light. My light colors, I spread out just a little bit. So that's where the light goes. Now the medium. I go like this to round out my face. Okay, and then I go along my jaw. Some people are like the dreaded makeup line. For me, it's okay. And then you down the side of your nose, down the other side of your nose. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. I use the tip of my brush, and I barely put it right into the dark. So here's what I'm going to do with the dark. It's like war paint here, people. Easy peasy. Okay, here's the other spots. I'm getting my hair in it. Okay, now here's going to be the trick. I'm going to wipe off all the excess. Okay, you blend in a round motion. You don't blend up and down. That's going to defeat the whole process of doing this. So I blend under my eyes. Blend, 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 blend. Blend. Okay, I'm not doing this perfect, so just bear with me a second. Around my nose. Cover up that nasty bug bite. I put it on my eyelids just so that my skin tone is even all throughout. Okay, now I've done the light sections, as you can see. Now I'm going to do the dark, the medium, which is honey. And I go in a circle motion around my face. Okay, I got a nasty bug bite on this side too. So I'm going to cover that up. You dab on the spots you want covered up. You don't rub. Okay. So now my jaw. Here's what you do. If you just go like this, right on your jaw, you're going to be able to tell you have makeup. So what I do is I go this way down here. up and down on my jaw. Okay, so that blends. Nice. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do for this. You go this way. This is probably the easiest contouring ever. And you blend it in because you don't want it to show up. So I blend up to my hair, all around, kind of on this side. Might be kind of hard to see in the shadow. Up through my hair. Okay, now at the top of my head, if you wear your hair down, your bangs down, you can still do this. Just pick your bangs up. I pin mine back so you can see. I lightly go this way. This is the one time you can go up and down because you don't want your hair to have a hairline. Okay, now here I'm going to blend this way. Get my little hairs out of here. Okay, now I'm going to go back over it all one quick time. Blend up and down. Blend up and down. Okay, now any of these little spots that aren't fully covered, you're going to take your medium shade, not your lightest shade, and you're going to dab on those. So I have a little owie there, little owie there, here, and right there. And you just dab those. Sometimes I use my finger. Okay, so the BB cream is medium coverage. As you can tell, you can still see my skin through it. So here's what I do. I take our Mineral Touch Powder Compact, and I use my brush, as you can see, or my sponge, as you can see it's used. I rub it in there good, and I go like this. Dab, 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 dab. So now you can see I had shiny spots. Now I don't. The mineral powder is, in my opinion, a matte coverage. As you can see, my skin is still showing through on the BB cream. So when you put the mineral powder over it, it's taking the shine. Don't wipe. That's the biggest thing, because if you wipe, you're just going to smear all your BB cream. So where I put my light shades, I dab. If I had all three of the Mineral Touch, that's what I would use. But I don't have all of them, so I have some loose powder too. So I'm going to use the loose powder on the areas that I put the medium shade. This is how I do it. I dab like this, and then I shake off the excess. Now I'm going to go around the areas that I put the medium shade on. Okay, so now I have the darkest shade. Darkest. I'm going to carefully dab that. Dab, dab. Okay, shake it off. And I'm going to go like this. Look how crazy that looks right now. I know you can see it. Okay, other side. And then I'm going to do under my chin just a little, just a light dusting. Okay, now here's the trick. You are going to blend. Blend, blend, blend like crazy. Blend, blend. Get my hair out of here. Okay, as you tell, I don't have harsh line. You can see a little bit of shadow. Do this side. Blend. Okay, so now at the top, where I put the dark up here, I'm going to brush some of the dark. Get my hair out of the way. Okay, not bad. I have rosacea. I don't need blush, but I'm going to put some blush on just for giggles right now. So I'm going to blend. I'm using the color Stunning. It's the pinkest. You got to be careful with blush. So, you smile. You dab. You smile. You dab. I know it looks crazy. And then you blend. Blush, you gotta blend up to your temple. You don't want the one random little dab right here, you look like a baby doll. Okay, easy peasy, that's contouring. So, I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to do a different video on eyeballs.